So I have this really special wine from Germany, and on the Rhine cruise you'll get to stop in Germany in the main growing area around the Rhine and Mosel rivers. This comes from the Mosel River region. It's by the Selbach family, and Johannes Selbach is the maker. He's the 14th generation to make wine, Selbach to make wine in the Mosel. So since 1600, their family's been making Riesling as their main grape. And this is the most traditional and most known grape in Germany. I love it because it's like the perfect tension between like a Granny Smith apple. You bite into it and it's sweet, but then it goes tart on the back, making you want to take another bite. Well, this does the same, except it makes you want to take another sip. Just beautiful, brilliant wine, and as I said, if you go on the Rhine River cruise, we can stop and see the Selbachs. Then if you're going to go on the Danube cruise, we have a really, really great wine from a little bit newer winery called Nigel is the name of the family that owns the winery. The grape is Gruner Veltliner, and so if you're going on the Danube cruise through Austria, Gruner Veltliner is the main grape of Austria. It goes beautifully with their food. You know, they eat a lot of pork, and this Gruner and pork is just a very traditional pairing. It's a dry wine that kind of evokes a little bit of kind of pear flavors, and a little bit of that vegetal thing that you get out of Sauvignon Blanc. Then we have another winery that's been around since the 1600s. The family is Trimbach. And this is in Alsace, again on the Rhine cruise, where you start your Rhine cruise. And Alsatian wines mostly are white, and this is one of their favorite grapes called Gewürztraminer, which is, Gewürz is a German word for spice, and Traminer is a German word for grape. And what I love best about it is, like, everybody who smells it, like, puts their nose in the glass and like, wow, that's really spicy. And like, okay, that's why they call it Gewürztraminer, the spice grape. But a very top quality maker, and something again that you can try on that cruise. And then last but not least, Adventures by Disney is starting a cruise on the Seine River in France. And so you start in Paris, and the closest wine growing region to Paris is Champagne. So 45 minutes outside of Paris, you can get to Champagne. This is made by a small grower called Aubry. So they make about 16,000 cases a year. And the two Aubry brothers are twins. Their claim to fame is there are three grape varieties that are seldom used anymore in Champagne: Arbeine, Petit Messier, and Fromenteau. And so they work those three grapes into this, along with the Pinot Noir and Chardonnay and Pinot Meunier that are very famous in the Champagne region. And it's very delicious, rich, kind of round champagne that, I don't know, I love it, so I wanted to bring it for everybody to try today. And those are the four wines and the 3 river cruises that Adventures by Disney is doing.